All right, welcome back. We got another Patreon exclusive. Christian here with you. Saturday night, Yankees just got embarrassed by the Boston Red Sox. They lost 7-3. Normally, when we do these Patreon post game exclusives, I'll usually cover the gap in between the last full episode and the game that we're speaking after. But I don't even really want to talk too much about Friday night's game other than Michael King. He committed a cardinal sin there. You can't with this offense. You can't put the Yankees in a 3-0 hole before they even have a chance to take a swing. You can't do it. He did it. They lost. Whatever. Now we move on here to Saturday night. Eduardo Rodriguez has not been pitching well this year. +5 ERA, left-handed pitcher. Everything is in the Yankees' favor. If you're looking at this objectively, like if you not even objectively, if you're looking at this in like sort of like excuse me, and sort of like a time vacuum where you don't know that the Yankees are terrible and you're just looking at those other factors. This should be a game where they go out and they score some runs, and they don't again. I mean, it was in, I believe it was what in the fourth inning, that Gleyber Torres, excuse me, in the fourth inning, Gleyber Torres hits that home run, and he's sitting there looking at it, throwing the bat. Yeah, I guess he was a little overexcited because he's hit 3 friggin' home runs this year and doesn't know how to handle himself. I mean, if you want to throw the bat like that, for a walk-off home run, or you take the lead in the eighth inning, fine, go ahead. In the fourth inning, when you know that those are the only runs you're scoring today, and you're gonna have to hold on by the skin of your balls to win the game, you just run, take a lap around the bases, and let's get back in the dugout here. Um, and and what happened? They don't really mount much of an offensive surge the rest of the game. I mean, the Red Sox, they scored 3 runs without even blinking in the sixth inning. And there's Jamison Tyone again. Oh, Mr. I would love to pitch with a lead. Well, you got one and you're knocked out. You don't even get 18 outs in the game. Now, granted, here's something else that we're going to rant about, right? Miguel Andujar. I'm not saying that's an easy play in left field, but a major league left fielder catches that ball. And that's why Friday night, I'm arguing with people on Twitter, calling it a punt. Oh, Aaron Boone punted the game because he didn't put Miguel Andujar in the line. Fuck that. I will never shed a tear when Miguel Andujar is not in the lineup because of that. Because of what he did in the sixth inning today, that directly led to 3 runs. If nothing else, it sure as hell allowed Devers to come up there in a situation to tie the game, which he did. Okay, so and what did Miguel Andujar do today? Oh, let's look at that. So Mr. Great hitting Miguel Andujar 0 for 3. No, big shocker there. What's Miguel Andujar hitting this year? 238. Oh, wow. I mean, it's one of the higher averages on the team. 600 OPS. Oh, that's great, right? I mean, we need his bat in the lineup. We need it. We need it so much that we can go out there and give up and give out free runs. This team doesn't score. I mean, you mean to tell me that Miguel Andujar being in the lineup is going to produce so many more runs for the Yankees than having Brett Gardner out there? You're still not going to score. And at least with Gardner out there, he's not going to make a play like that. Unbelievable. And then in the bottom of the inning, the Yankees get 2 on, second and third, 1 out. And I swear to God, it's 95 degrees in New Jersey today. I felt a little cold. Hell froze over for a minute. Glaber lifts the ball down the right field line. Sack fly, tie game. Now we're in for the bullpens. You figure the Yankees have got to have an advantage here. They can at least keep it tied 3-3, and we somehow squeeze across a run. Nope. Chad Green was awful today. Just awful. Gives up 4 runs. I wasn't even, after the first run scored, I wasn't even really paying too much attention. Uh, Apparently they were all 2 out with 2 outs, I guess. I don't know. I guess I wasn't paying attention a lot further into the inning than that, but they mentioned that on the broadcast. I mean, the big hit there that gave him the lead there. Hernandez. What are we doing here? Why are we why are we not just showing the slider? Yeah, okay, the guy can't hit a fastball, but he's staying with it. He's fouling him off. He's working. Throw the slider 10 feet off the plate. I don't really care. Just throw it. Show the guy something else. No, you throw him another fastball. Game's over. Red Sox run away there, score 4 runs, and then in the eighth inning, Adam Ottavino trots in. Can we get? I mean, top of the lineup here. Can we get a run? I mean, can we not? Can we not be embarrassed by the fact that Brian Cashman handed Adam Ottavino to the Red Sox? Can we at least score a run off of him? No. I mean, the inning was over before I even had time to open up a can of soda. That's how quickly the inning was over. And then in the ninth inning, I mean, come on. It, if this doesn't get somebody fired, I don't know what will. 2 quick outs, right? Chris Gittens is up, and I tweeted this, and I was being half sarcastic. Of course, you never know what tomorrow will bring. So if this could really, realistically be the guy's only game in the major leagues, of course you want to get him a hit there. You want him to get a guy plays in the big leagues, even if it's one game. You want to have that distinction, that honor, that on your mantle there to be a guy that got a hit in the big leagues. But I tweet, hey, I don't even want him to get a hit. I want him to remember his first major league hit as being a happy moment and not part of a dumpster fire. And somebody tweets me, well, I don't want to make him out, have him make him get an out, but maybe he can walk. So he walks. Okay, he walks. Then Guardy's in because he comes in for defense because Andujar is a train wreck. You know, and he walks. Boston goes to the bullpen. Kyle Gashioka is in there because they pinch ran for Gary Sanchez, which I completely forgot about, which I will get to after I finish this point. Kyle Gashioka's up at the plate, 2-0. Runners at first and second. The tying run is on deck. He is swinging the fucking bat. Do we have any baseball IQ whatsoever? I would rather Kyle Gashioka sit there and take 2 pitches and then strike out of the slider in the dirt and end the game than take the bat off his shoulders up 2-0 in the count. This is everybody's, Kyle Gashioka's starting. He should be starting. I'm not saying Gary Sanchez has been any great shakes this year. The guy got to 200. Went in a fucking, I mean, he's at 2-1 now because he got that hit later in the game. But it was like he got to 200 and he was like, I'll go in a little slump here because I'm uncomfortable being a 200 hitter. I feel much more comfortable hitting around 180, So that's what we're looking at with the catcher situation right there. And I'm not saying Gary Sanchez. Maybe he would have because Gary's been a lot more selective at the plate despite being terrible. You can say Gary's definitely been a lot more selective at the plate. But Kyle, what are you doing, bro? You going to hit a 3-run home run and still be losing the game? What is running through these guys' minds? Up 2-0 in the count. You could be lucking yourselves into a rally here where you could have the tying run come up and you're swinging the bat. I don't know who's at AAA right now. I don't think the Yankees have another catcher at on the 40-man roster. But get Kyle. That's the type of thing. When you're a guy like Kyle Gashioka, that shit should get you sent to the minor leagues. Go fucking think about it. And if he's out of options, I guarantee you he clears waivers. You think one of your 29 teams in Major League Baseball is running to go fucking sign Kyle Gashioka? Please. That'd be the safest thing the Yankees do. Not like the kid that pitched for the Red Sox today. What was his name? Whitlock. That the Yankees left unprotected in the Rule 5 draft, and the Red Sox scooped him up, and now he looks like a fucking world beater out there. Again, coming off Tommy John and whatever. I'm not going to get on the Yankees too much about that. It's just another embarrassing thing that happened to them, though, right? I'm like sitting there in utter shock. Not that I'm really look. I mean, we're excuse me, we're 59 games in the season here, right? I'm definitely not expecting the New York Yankees to put up a 4 spot in the ninth inning to tie the game. I'm not expecting that at all. But give them the opportunity to do it, bro. You're swinging up 2-0. I know it's a different pitcher, but first two guys walk, you're up 2-0. Lay the bat on the fucking ground so you're not even tempted to swing it. And of course he strikes out because he's Kyle Gashioka. Um, and then we have to go to. We really got to talk about this, and then I'll get out of here. Seventh inning, right? Gary Sanchez, with one out, hits a single. Ball goes up the middle. Bogarts gets a glove on it, can't make the play. It was a clean single. I mean, it was hit deep in the hole pretty hard, so it's a single. Right move there would have been to go to Brett Gardner in my mind because you're taking Andujar out of the game for defense. But the genius Aaron Boone decides he's going to burn his entire bench and pinch run Tyler Wade. Okay, because now you're going to go Tyler Wade, who's not staying in the game. Then you're going to bring in Gardner. And now you got to bring in Higashioka. So you're only left with Rufnet Odor on the bench. Oh, stellar, right? Okay. What does Tyler Wade do? Nothing. Doesn't attempt to steal. You know, Bill the cap indicator. This is the hand run sign. I don't know if you probably all listening to this, not seeing me, but that giving a little hit and run sign here. Do those words exist in the world of Yankee analytics? Hit and run. At the very least, you're keeping yourselves out of a double play because guess what happened? Tyler Wade doesn't run. No stolen base. He's in the game to run. Doesn't attempt to steal. Doesn't attempt to hit and run. Clint Frazier, double play. Innings over. Bye bye. You should have just wrapped up the game right there. And they said it on the broadcast, man. And in a game like today, it was clearly evident that Alex Cora is a way better manager than Aaron Boone because Rafael Devers is on the move. He scores from first base. He's not running. He doesn't score. Maybe, you don't want to subscribe to the fallacy of the predetermined outcome, like Michael Kay says. Maybe Chad Green gets out of the inning. You don't know. But once the run scores, the damage is done. And if Rafael Devers is not running, no run scores, maybe Green is able to take a breath, settle down, get the out. But once the run is scored, the dam is open, the water is loose, the flood is now begun. And you guys are all patrons of the show, so that means you're good listeners, you're great supporters. You've probably been fans since way back when. The Boone for Boone thing wasn't fake. We all liked Boone. When he had the pacemaker put in, you probably heard the episode where we said the Yankees got to win for him. This guy wants to win. He's out there getting tested, blah blah blah, in the rain. The wheels are falling off the truck. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. I still hear now three Yankees were 9 games above 500. Week 2 weeks ago. Now they're three. They were tied for first place. Now they're in fourth. I mean, it's just been a disaster since the White Sox series. And they did the bare minimum calling up Chris Gittens today. What are you expecting from him? Nothing really. You're just hoping you catch lightning in a bottle. Something to do something and hope that it sparks the team. You know, we're just at a loss for words now. This was an utter embarrassment of a baseball game tonight. It was. I'll go through the tweets after we're done. I'm done recording here. We'll hear what Jameson Tyone had to say. Mister, it'd be nice to pitch with a lead. Is he going to be Mister? It's nice to have a left fielder to catch the ball. Because that one I might not blame him for. Oh, punt. Oh, that was my favorite punt. Oh, they're punting because Miguel Andujar is not pitching today. Okay, now you see why I don't care if he's ever in the lineup. Maybe you guys will get on board with that. So I don't know. The Yankees are going to send Domingo Herman to the mound on Sunday night. Uh, if they get swept, they get swept. The season over, probably. You know me. Try to be as optimistic as as the situation allows it to be right now. And it can't be very optimistic. If they win, they're on life support. I mean, they win, then they go to Minnesota. I mean, if they don't get right in Minnesota, then I don't know what is going to get this team right because Minnesota sucks too, and they always beat Minnesota. So if they can win tomorrow, go to Minnesota, play well, maybe they can turn things around a little bit. If they get swept, hey, you know what? It's just going to be one of those seasons. And like I said, I'll watch every game that I can. I'll be in front of my TV. If I can't because I'm busy, I'll have my phone out. I'll listen on the radio because I'm a Yankee fan. It's what I do. But I'll have no expectations for them. I mean, it is what it is right now. So, hopefully the Yankees can come out and show some fucking fight, some fire, something. Win a game. Win a game 1-0 tomorrow. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just when I go to bed Sunday night, be victors. Just be winners. So the whole crew will be back. We decided instead of doing a pregame, like we usually do for Sunday Night Baseball, we're just gonna, you know, record Monday night because they're off Monday anyway. Hopefully, it won't be the funeral of the 2021 Yankees. Hopefully, it'll just be like a little. It was like like the heart thing at the hospital. It'll be like, dee, dee, instead of just being like flat. So thanks for listening. Yankees lose again. Very frustrating, and it's just an all around embarrassment tonight. I gotta say, uh, there's just nothing you can take away from it that was good. So just move on and hope that it's a better day tomorrow. I mean, it's kind of like Aaron Boone speak, but I don't know what else to say. You can't dwell on it. I mean, if you're the Yankees, you're the players, you can't dwell on it. You just got to go out there and try to win tomorrow. And that's just as a fan, that's just what I hope for. So, hopefully, you're a patron, you're following me. But if you're not, follow me on Twitter at Christian_NYYST. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.